Here we are, an incorrect summary of Elden Ring, The Moon and Stars by Maxor. This is the first Elden Ring Maxor video, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure this is the first one he ever posted. Let's go, lock in.
Hey guys, welcome to my Minecraft
Hi Maxor.
Elden Ring, or as I like to call it.
This is not Minecraft though.
Hack and slash and bash and crash my car. Developed by Epic
Let me turn this up.
director Hydro Tacos Miyazaki with the
Hydro Tacos Miyazaki.
In this adventure, you play as the famous video game's protagonist Elden John as he undergoes
Elden John
on his quest to fight the entire Catholic Church and kill God. This game is
yeah, that's every RPG, Maxor.
difficult. You could call it the Dark Souls of Skyrim. As such,
The Dark Souls of Skyrim. I wonder why that is.
challenges await the player, and most of it is the work of Satan, as is every game made by the Japanese. Spanning
True.
a gigantic world slightly larger
True.
than Africa, we will find many secrets,
Only a little bit larger.
and slay the entire cast of the Bible. I've always liked that book. My favorite part was the genocide.
Yeah. I'm having a stroke. No, don't touch me. What is... Okay, yeah, it's already so... What is this song? This sounds awesome. Wait, what is it? Wait. What is this song? Hold on, that is a good song. Usually the songs are in the comments. Wait, dang. That's sad. No, I wanna find out what song that is. Does anyone know what song that is?
Game and silly me. I forgot to unplug the keyboard so my controller can work. Now I'm free to make my
Giga Chad!
Our journey begins inside of the Microsoft PowerPoint, the quality of which being so
Cool.
dubious that it resurrects you from the dead. Wake the
Uh-huh.
fuck up, Samurai.
Cyberpunk.
This is a FromSoft game.
Keanu
so
Reeves.
Spider-Man is here to send us the fuck back to our tutorial, which is a whole lot of fun. You know, just
Yeah.
making friends, influencing people, and providing intuitive solutions to the issue of life. And with that problem sorted, it's time to take the elevator so we can accomplish
Average day in every historic British city.
Welcome everyone to Limgrave.
Limgrave.
Laborious bears upon the trees, and this white person.
Tarnished, if you're lost, how about you start by finding
Wait.
some bitches?
Is that Martin Copants? Mart? I love Mart, dude. He's awesome. He's so funny.
Last time you took a shower with your dirty helmet wearing ass.
It is Mart.
Mama gave you. Look,
It is
what I
Mart.
say is, your fit is mid. And
Hi Koskin. Yeah, dude, this is Mart. This is Mart. He does videos on like mostly strategy games, and cabbage, but he's awesome. He's really funny.
fuck out of my sight before I gotta look at those stank ass vans again.
Thank ass bands
To our
again.
friendly associate, we proceed towards the castle in search of some bitches. In Dark Souls, we sought after
As we
the
do.
Dark Soul, and in Bloodborne, we tried to escape Britain. But for Elden Ring, our objective is to get the hose. This is a
Get
game
the
mechanic. You
hose.
cannot level up until you get a girl boss. So with nothing else,
Yeah, okay, kind of accurate so far. I'm not gonna lie, all of this is pretty much accurate.
yes, we'll have to fight this tutorial boss.
Dude, I love finding the tree sentinel at level 1. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. I always do so whenever I start a new character. It's so much fun to do. He's super hard at level 1, but he's the really fun fight.
This tutorial is on how to flee in fear and use geometry. Proceeding to the next batch of enemies,
I'm
we
back in
must
4
forsake
hours. I'm not gonna be streaming in 4 hours.
direct combat in favor of the stealthy techniques of video game protagonist Rigid Danger Mighty Jungle Noodle. At which point they form
The names that he uses for his characters are so good. What did he call Hideo Kojima earlier? What did he call him? He called him like Hydro Tacos Miyazaki, yeah.
a violence committee.
No, not Hideo Kojima, yeah, not Hideo Kojima, my bad.
Try finger, but hold.
Dude, I got so many of those messages.
Melatonin. And if I may inquire, sir, I am in need of a worked up white boy who can bust it down sexual style.
Yo, Germa!
Coated with the sauce.
Okay.
No cap. All we have to do now is kill
Bye,
every
Honor, bye-bye.
on the planet.
Everyone.
I'm glad you asked. Long ago, this land was ruled by the great Queen Marinara, who pissed off God so
Marinara?
badly that he left the fucking universe.
Uh-huh. I don't know the lore for Elden Ring.
Shattered, and her athletic scions are holding a contest to see you can die the least.
So God comes
Die
back
the
when I
least.
kill them.
No, but you get to keep the gift card.
Oh.
These are the faces of evil who have all claimed a shard of the card.
Who's this
Some
voice?
seek glory, others redemption, and one is just really attracted to his younger brother.
Wait, what the fuck?
And after
Wait, what?
countless weekends at university, the tarnished warriors are called upon to rise from their tilted
This is basically
towers
all
and
real.
achieve
From their
the
tilted
final
towers.
victory royale. Jake Paul.
Oh, yo.
The ever-wet skelly sleeper.
Huh.
The crazy caca consumer. And least of all, you, tarnished warrior.
Is there like
No, wait, that's another guy.
Send you to
Another
my
NPC.
dimensional pocket.
I see.
Cool. The metaverse.
Welcome to
Oh,
the
Persona
Round
3.
Table Hold, a place to rest, make purchases, and converse with the homeless.
Yeah.
So magic. You know what? I'm just gonna go over here now.
Oh, the pose.
I'm in hell. Now, as for our
True.
comprehensible friends, we could begin with the blacksmith, but he's a little busy right now. So that leaves one more person, Fia, the deathbed companion. Unique
Yeah?
among all women, including my mother, for offering to hug me. Of course, I do accept for gameplay reasons, but what I wasn't
True.
aware of was that this one action permanently debuffed my health, and
Dude,
I forgot to turn it
I
off.
only found this out after I almost finished my second playthrough. That's how long it took for me to notice. Not even like I didn't even notice. I didn't even know this was true. I only found out after watching like videos at like the end, like middle end of my second playthrough. So that's, you know, that's cool.
For the entire game, the effect looks like this, and with that, I've reached my limit for human interaction, so it's time to
Yeah.
head back. Jesus Christ, to Stormvale Castle.
Stormvale
where we can
Castle.
Find the first
Oh, that's wiping all out from Persona 3 Portable.
on our list of
I recognize that song.
Approach begins by moving through the gate.
A lot of anger in it.
The battle against the lag
But
beast.
oh
but
no,
honestly, after
don't
that, the
you
level is
know?
pretty easy.
It's not. It's really not. Gangster edition.
All right, finally a cutscene.
Foul tarnish.
God damn it.
Search of the Elden. Oh.
Unfortunately, I hate women. That sounds like a you problem, Chief. I am also homophobic.
Awesome. Margaret Thatcher.
Pretty gay right now. Hey guys, it's me, Maxor. Welcome to the first boss.
Margaret. It's Margaret. This is a hard boss.
Yeah, he's a little bit dumb. Margaret Thatcher
Among
is a
Us.
very
Oh,
strong,
Margaret Thatcher, he said it.
agile, and very interesting boss. Essentially, his purpose is telling you to
Margaret
fuck off
Thatcher.
and come back later, preferably when your bones are defragmented from the ass whooping. He combines
Yeah.
delayed attacks, crazy combos, and eventually
That's a
the Hammer
kicky.
of God, just like the real Margaret
That's
Thatcher,
me.
when she hammered English oppression into the once peaceful streets of Derry. So I think
Okay, no, but who is actually Margaret Thatcher? I've only heard her name like a billion times, but I don't know what she did. Wasn't she like she was like a politician or something, right? I don't know what she did. I've only heard her name like a quintillion times.
I'm gonna take the hint and leave. Fortunately for us, young Sheldon Ring is a game.
It's coalition.
Prepare and unwind. You know, like killing the fucking dragon. Which
Oh, I don't like the dragon fights. I've said this. I said this in one of the last videos, but I do not like the dragon fights. I just think they're kind of annoying.
easier.
Oh, that's ultra kill.
Now disgraced loser baby resigns himself to
Loser baby.
That way he can exist peacefully among the giant bears and
Among Us?
whatever that is.
Greetings, traveler.
Blythe.
I'm the Pitbull of the woods. Have you seen
Blythe.
any orphanages nearby?
Why are you asking me that?
No reason.
No
Legend has it that
reason.
At the edge of these woods, there's a well containing the tastiest children.
Okay.
Go there, traveler, and I will kill the infants of your choice.
Who is this voice actor? Who's doing the voice for Blythe? How do you pronounce his name? Blythe. It's Blythe, right? Also, what does it say? The Mystery of Mistwood. Fortnite Battle Pass. It's okay.
Okay, this might
Put it on my PC, cause I need to get the Fortnite Battle Pass.
seem bad, but I know a good deal when I see one. Unfortunately,
And this is just Maxor. He does too much.
Hey guys, it's Maxor here. Welcome to fucking Space Mountain. I hope you are being trapped in Smurf Valhalla because these fuckers don't play around. So to keep things short, this forest is watched over by the spirit of a gentle stag, and my immediate impulse is to kill it. This necessitates lighting 8 fires scattered throughout the sacred grove, or more accurately,
dude, I hit. Oh, Foodie, no, it's her. That's I forgot her name. She graduated like a few days ago. Oh, not yet, but like she announced her graduation a few days ago.
Jump scare. That is not a sentence I thought was possible, but then again, we do have sentient lightning and Mr. Krabs. So after lighting the fires at the expense of my life, we devour the necessary peyote to enter the spirit cave. And as it turns out, Bambi is back from the woods. And they
Bambi. This is just the Bambi boss fight.
I like this fight. He shows me how bad I am at the video game.
Okay, this is not a hard boss. I killed this guy first try. He's not hard. Come on, Maxor, do better.
Reenacts my trips to the horse race in 2006. Overall, it is a riveting and accurate portrayal of how fun it is to kill innocent forest animals. 10
True.
You don't even get anything from killing him, just the guilt.
You get extra points if they're endangered.
So after exiting the hell that is Quebec, we head across
Quebec
to the Weeping Peninsula, called as such for its tendency to rain and also the race war. But before we get into that, we've got a few tasks to do.
Oh, that's Price from Persona 5.
Fighting the sapient tree, uncovering chests that accidentally teleport me to the end of the game.
Oh, this chest, yeah.
Which may or may not cause hearing damage when you get close enough. It even contains the rarest of all loot, a woman who tells us the tale of Castle Morn, a fortress that made the grievous mistake of permitting Furfest 2022 in their local Hilton.
Oh no.
These are not costumes. My brother in Christ, they are misbegotten chimera, and you're going to die. So as to be expected, they massacred everyone and started a sized race war, and now they're sending me to clean up their human corpse ball pit. Fortunately,
this is why we don't trust furries, guys. Because in a few years they'll transform and then they'll kill us. They'll take over.
Just like all issues,
we can't allow the furries to take over.
With a massacre. They haven't invented war crimes yet. I like this
not yet.
Actually, it's pretty short. Just like this video. My favorite detail is that they gave crack to an orangutan.
Okay, this boss is hard. I will say that this boss here is kind of hard.
More animal cruelty. We're climbing back into Harambe's cage, and there is no gun. You know, when
this guy's really fast.
This fight is actually easy, mainly because his health is the size of my
personally. Decent chunk of your fan base is furries, though. Yeah, I know you're here.
But even still, I had a great time reenacting the murders I did 2 years ago, and just like this fight, I will not face the consequences. Enjoy this while you can, because we've got a few more people to talk to, such as D, a man who gives us a fair warning about the dangers ahead.
The village here has been touched by death.
Thanks, as well as speaking to the sentient
the jar.
Strange, but really we are all
it's Alexander.
So after quelling his, our new friend Jar Jar Binks tells us to head east to an industrious land known as Gary, Indiana. You know, it seems like
I'm not a furry.
Beaten path with this one,
not real.
I'm pretty confident. After all, how bad can it possibly be?
Kaled,
Oh no.
This is the worst area in the game.
Let's go back to the castle. This time I think I'll walk all the way back to Market.
Die myself.
Here. Welcome back to the Let's Play. And on this episode, Market is still hard and a bit distrustful.
Oh, he is rock solid.
We need to eject him. Marget, more like Marge Simpson. Even with better gear, this is a fight that demands,
even with better gear, it has the exact same armor on.
Awareness and patience. Emphasis on the patience. But most importantly, this fight requires experience. Experience gained through fighting zoo animals, dragons, and even Canadians to squeeze out the narrowest of victories. Just to watch out for the hammer.
Let's go, dude.
We could beat the first boss up 9 minutes into the video. Welcome everyone to Stormvale Castle, realm of the first demigod, Godric the Garfted. And if I can't get to him in 20 minutes, the lasagna is free. Stormvale is a complex, multifaceted dungeon with various paths, only one of which...
This is a very, very long dungeon. I remember playing through it the first time, and I was like, huh, this doesn't look too bad, pretty straightforward. And then you realize there's like 50 different branching paths. It's really long. It's way bigger than it looks.
So instead,
And it looks pretty big.
take the side route across
Don't take that out of context.
the wall, past the knife birds, and into a Chinese chemical factory. So after cracking open a cold one with the boys, we ascend the political compass until I have authority over life and death.
No.
Coincidentally leads us to the castle grounds, and I didn't know they made Irish birds. Curdle.
Irish birds.
Around, but the clamp of my ass cheeks keeps alerting me growing.
Oh, this guy's hard as well.
Finally making some progress. All we have to do now is get through the He's quite the handyman. Knows how to work with his hands. You could say he's quite the handful. Better use this
Quite
door
the
to,
handful.
keep him at arm's length.
I can't right
By
now.
the way, stay tuned for more laughs and gags on The Big Bang Theory Sundays on NBC.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry, Odie, but I could not stop myself. After all, it was a Monday, and I hate Mondays.
Oh, Garfield. Oh, I see.
Called lasagna. Pizza is really out
Okay, yeah.
serving giant castles.
I work for Domino's.
Then it sounds like
I'm not pausing the video.
bit of a hand, you know, with making the pizzas. I command you to laugh. Do you know what I've gone through to make that joke?
In this battle against Godric the Minecrafted, we put our
The
patience to
Minecrafted.
test as Grandpa pilots his fucking mass grave Evangelion straight into the housing market. Much like his titular cat, Godric is a fucking gremlin who attained his abilities by entering Friedrich Fazbear's Mega Pissplex in the
Cool.
year
Mega Pissplex.
and then sewed the children therein to his wacky animatronic suit. They call him William Grafton, but besides that, his coordination is
William.
subpar since he has to migrate a mosh pit to attack you, and it's quite excessive. Godric holds all of his attacks until the heat death of the universe.
Yeah.
You have to pay attention to his arm carefully, and that's pretty difficult when he's shaped like a four-dimensional object. I'm finding it pretty hard to keep track of him. He seems to
What is
morph
this?
around, so we fight him slowly and with attrition, like the Viet Cong, dodging, slicing, and dying until eventually reaching the
Oh yeah, he cuts his own arm off. Yeah. What did you just clip?
oh god. I guess he didn't need a hand. So to overcome the taxes
I'm
on his
having
401k,
an aneurysm.
decides to order a bad dragon to release his inner
He a what? Huh? He ordered a what?
the
Based.
Skyrim.
Finally, I have the power to
Oh, that's smell of the game. Smell of the game from Guilty Gear.
Welcome to phase 2, bitch.
That is me blazing. Still my heart is blazing. I like how I actually recognize some of these songs. The game.
Best game ever made.
Garfield's a cool boss.
Ah, the round table hole. My
life,
favorite
way
location. There's
of
really nothing else
life.
like it in the realm of physical science. Speaking of which, it's been at least
That's
3
Way of Life
seconds
from
since
Persona 3.
Yelled at me. Let's fix that without going to Los Angeles.
Hey, people. It is I, the Lore Man.
Okay, do you know where the bathroom
My
is?
IQ is the highest among all Reddit.
That's not
Don't worry
saying
about
much.
it.
Did you know Renala of a full moon resides
Okay, you know what?
within the
Never mind.
academy?
Let's just talk to
Uh-huh. The 2 fingers. You only need 2 of them for real.
This is worse. Let's come back to that eventually. Oh, I guess I'm stuck here. Congratulations, we've made it past the first demigod out of 6.5. I'm sure his subjects
Out of 6.5?
Remember all
What does he mean 6.5? I forget how many there are. There's Renala, there's Renala.
those adventures we had together, all those places we've been. That was 10% of the map. I'll probably
Yeah,
finish
pretty
this
much.
video
Uh-huh.
in a nursing home. This is the rest of the game, and wow, I better call Gandalf for that shit because we've got a ways to walk. Welcome everyone to Ligma of the Lakes. The
Ligma of the
Zombie
Lakes.
was allowed to build. 30,000 men have already died. And on today's episode, we will be heading to the second demigod on my list of political dissidents. Renala of the Red Lobster, Queen of Caria, for at least the next 10 minutes, resides in the magical academy of Malaysia Lucario. And to get there, we need to cross a
Lucario.
biological minefield known informally as the Crustacean Nation. It is here that we face our greatest challenge, the fucking shrimp. I'm starting
Dude,
to
these
think
shrimps
that-
are an actual pain to kill. I usually just ignore and just run past him. I don't like fighting these things.
Has a point. So anyways, we head through the gauntlet, past the Octo Sketty, and get completely sidetracked until I end up in fucking Nipton. But we're gonna skip over most of the side content. You could say that we don't have the time to hang
I love
out.
fighting the shrimps. I do not. I can't.
By Google searching Elden Ring Albania. This one is for all my baby girls. I see your comments, ladies, and they make me smile. I'm like stalking when you least expect. So after heading through the ruins of my marriage and
I wish.
white people, we
I
make
wish.
it to the Hogwarts, only to find that the way is blocked by a mysterious seal, and next to it lies a map which leads straight to the key. Their security is dog shit. This puzzle should be pretty easy. All we have to do.
Yeah, we have to fight a dragon to get it. Yeah.
This game has a lot of.
Or just ignore him and just run for the key.
Just know that it doesn't get easier. So now that we
Welcome to literally just Harry Potter.
it's time to enact our revenge upon Chris Angel Mindfreak in one of the most pretty good
Dude, that's old.
featuring brand new challenges and enemies such as the spastic child, this man 30 times in a row, and a homeless guy who helps me extract the blood from my body. Raging Lucari.
That guy's not.
Raging
Lucari, yo.
with some rather unusual architecture.
Just dodge into it. Dodge into the ball. Dodge into the ball.
Why is the entrance to the school a graveyard? Is this America? Anyways, we drive past Ohio as quickly as possible until we end up near the lecture hall. Singular. There is only one in the entire school. I guess they just do it on Zoom. And for today's lecture,
true.
what is the dog doing?
On magical Zoom. Magic Zoom. Harry Potter.
The answer is stabbing me. This is one hecking Speederino doggo who is frankly an insult to every wizard in the school.
Okay, dude, this boss is not hard either. I think I also beat him first try as well when I fought him. This boss ain't hard, but he's cool though. I like the boss. I like it. He reminds me of a little bit of Sif from Dark Souls 1.
Victorian eats his own shit. The gimmick for this
just because he's also a wolf.
Like aggression with powerful magical attacks, but none was so devastating as when he corrupted my drive, which destroyed this video. The last minute of footage was reconstructed from memory, but besides that, his moveset is varied and intense, requiring expert evasion or just a lot of healing. It really is a shame that his health bar is the size of an amoeba. I guess my weapon's just covered in chocolate. Wow, this is just like my favorite show, Family Guy. So before we take
I love Family Guy.
second walk to the next boss, I acquire some fat drip so I may no longer appear flawless. Now on our search for a classroom that can't be raided, we head up the stairs to experience bowling in VR. And after learning how to face the oncoming traffic, we become sidetracked again as I am teleported straight to the Turtle Pope, who wants to sell me things.
This guy.
His existence isn't explained, and I don't want it to be. Only horror lurks behind that stare. Let's move on to something less disturbing.
More disturbing.
Without once seeing Ben Shapiro. I said less disturbing.
Uh-oh. Children on the internet.
What is up, guys, and welcome to episode 391 of my Minecraft Let's Play.
Let's go.
We're gonna be messaging my underage fans on the internet.
Huh?
Boy.
Oh boy.
Holocaust to Child Slaughterfest.
Metaphor progress iframes, true. For most games.
In school after all. And in this battle, we're going to be teaching these kids the harsh realities of the hood. Now, I know what you're going to
The
say.
hood?
Hopefully it's not a police
The
report.
Bronx?
Maxor, this fight looks kind of easy. Like taking candy from a baby if the candy was their still beating heart. This is accurate. In fact, all you have to do is find the correct one to turn inside out. At which point,
Let's go.
basically lets you go to town. The reason for this is that we're
W.
fighting a demigod. This is the demigod's ex-wife, who was dumped after she gave birth to 30 of herself. To some extent, I can understand.
What?
God damn that child support. Kind of feel like I'm doing him a favor.
Good evening, Twitter. This is your boy, Eat That Pussy 445.
What the fuck?
And about like 35 minutes ago, I beat the fuck out of my...
Have you ever played IRL, Frogger? No. I think that's dangerous. I don't think you should.
Yeah, so goddamn hard that I can't even feel my left leg. My left leg
Has gone completely numb.
and my dick has...
I guess there's a phase 2.
That's EDP's beach.
to the point where it feels
Okay, this boss is also not hard. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't think this boss is hard.
Dark Souls, which means the
Even second phase.
is essentially Dark Sus Gwendolyn if he/them were a good boss, using a vast array of magic, other bosses, and the power of Goku to socially distance your skull from your neck. But even still, it's very manageable if you have any semblance of patience. My editing might tell you something about how I did. 70% of this fight is waiting for my turn. It's like I'm trying to stab Julius.
Jesus.
God damn it.
Cringe. No, not cringe.
So after sufficient damage is dealt, we find out that her second phase has a second phase and its other bosses, including, of course, this bastard again and the actual straight-up pack of wolves. Just make sure that you don't die, otherwise it's back to the daycare. Needless to say, this fight is a visual and...
I'd give this boss like a 6 out of 10.
The divorce may have
not really hard, not really interesting.
So let's do to her life what her
it's okay.
did to the marriage.
Demigod slain. Chapter 5. You are going to Brazil.
This place. It's making me want to minimize the amount of air I breathe.
Greetings again.
If anything, more of a 5. Yeah, true.
That brings you to my domain.
I'd give it like a 5 or a 6.
Lobster once already. Where do I go next?
Caelid.
What?
You must
Brazil.
continue your adventure in Caelid.
Gary, Indiana.
No, not at all. There's nothing wrong with.
Now we go kill Radon. Brazil.
Hey guys,
oh no.
Here. Today we're going to be playing
Needs McTherapy. Detroit.
It's basically
Mexico.
Who can forget such legendary tales as Der Vogel, Der Bachpfeifengesicht, and most terrifying of all,
the way he like delivers some of the lines are great.
Das Kinderschredder. I'm sorry.
Kinderschredder. The child shredder.
You speak German, by the way. That's gotta be my least favorite disability. And on today's episode of Amnesia: The Dark Descent, we are invited to a festival and slumber party where the sleep is permanent, all for a chance to face off against the third demigod on my Club Penguin friends list. Star Scourge Radon, captain of the hospice, resides within the walls of Redmane Castle, where every year he throws a party to see who can keep their limbs the longest. The price of admission is just getting anywhere near him, because sometimes life is just a Bulgarian, and you are an unstolen car. So we ride vaguely and in some direction, encountering many horrifying creatures beyond the reach of God, and myself in the cum dungeon. The other kids laughed at
the what? Excuse me?
Johnson, but now it is
Jizzy Johnson?
Oh, cool.
Why are we in Doki Doki now?
And this one is quite the special encounter because we get
I hate this dragon so much.
He can't really touch anything, otherwise he decouples his existence. Hey, what's up guys? Maxor here, and today we're gonna be gaming on the moon because that's what this shit feels like. In fact, I heard you like dragons so much that I made an entire part of the map called Dragon Barrow, and I filled it with, you guessed it,
dragons.
Because truly, we have not found
I don't like this area. I only come here to get like one of the items.
Future episode box. So far, we've seen a lot of traumatizing things. Enough to give half of all American politicians cardiac arrest. But I've been saving the best for last. And by best, I mean the most evil game design ever conceptualized.
Oh, the swamp. The poison swamp.
And contains enough AIDS to make Ronald Reagan sweat. This region and
go there to farm.
But mostly this fucking abomination is
you shouldn't. Stay away.
Which is like poison if it was made of radium. And get this, it's spreading. You can't even use a horse to bypass the radiation because
oh yeah,
middle of the swamp. It's like I can hear the dulcet tones of the game director laughing at me. For your crimes, I am sending you to the moon.
Goodbye.
This place is filled with all kinds of new and interesting ways to die.
There's also a boss here, I'm pretty sure.
Center of the swamp, where we can find
yeah, this guy.
And his Bostonian ketamine mafia. Surprisingly enough, this is the only thing here that can't kill me. His moveset is so simple, it's Amish accessible.
Yeah, this guy isn't too hard. I died like a few times to him, but he's not too hard.
Maybe this boss would be better with a second phase, one where he whips out his lightning.
Oh, yeah, you fight him later, way later in the game.
But you know, that's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching.
A game theory.
Also, he drops his ketamine needle, which I will now put to very good use.
Uh-oh.
You're a horse, right?
Oh no.
We're in Redmane Castle now.
We get to fight Radon as well in this video.
I think the devs realize that Caelid is the actual level. Do you even know how many dogs were euthanized on my way here? Don't worry,
a
you
lot.
aren't actually missing
Probably.
unless you're a big fan of cats, such as life on the Serengeti. So welcome to the Festival of Ramadan. There are 2
Ramadan
total, and one of them is this guy.
Hello again, Tark.
Blythe.
How was your journey down the well?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm just passionate about my cuisine. Speaking of which, did you ever find those children I talked about?
Yeah.
Welcome one and all cost to Child Slaughterfest 2000.
Oh, it's them.
Shame.
You know what?
What a shame.
Will be a bit up. Okay, never mind. So with a stroke of obscene luck, we find a mostly sane person tells us via YouTube Rewind that Radon is not here. Technically, you see, this castle is his euthanasia clinic, and we are going to pull the plug. I'm sorry, Grandpa. I have to charge my Switch. His consciousness has been gone for several hundred years due to the demigod Melania, who is the Blade of Mikola, by the way. But that's
who is the Blade of Mikola?
His mind was eaten by the Scarlet
I am Melania, Blade of Mikola.
We are attempt number 500 to kill him. So I'm liking these odds. I'm just built differently, very Will Smith-friendly. Let's go start the mercy killing. And why is he so far away?
This boss is.
Are those summon signs?
This boss is absurd. Okay, I played Elden Ring the day it launched, right? I am a day oneer. I fought Radon in the very first like version of the game. No, I didn't fight him like day one, but I did fight him in the first like base version of the game, and he was he was
open world RPG where I roleplay as the victim, and today we're doing one of the best fights in all the video games. Starscourge Radon is a big, buff, absolute unit of a boss whose only instinct is recycling your flesh back into the ecosystem.
So did I? Well, then you know how it was. You know how it went.
Limit on how many people you can summon, and if they die, then you can just do it again. I'm sure.
I just feel like he was like unfairly hard. Like he was way too hard. Radon was way too hard. In his first the first version of the game, he was way too hard. I feel like he was too hard.
They won't mind. I have a
there are hard bosses, and then there's Radon. I think he was too hard. She just doesn't take damage. And I don't mean like, and I mean like if you didn't summon anyone. If you did this like 0 summons, like no cheese build or anything, like this boss is, I think he might have been like unfairly hard.
Essentially converted the game into an RTS and gotta fight raid boss Radon in
raid. Yeah, he is a raid boss. He's just straight up a raid boss. Yeah.
Employee harassment. Now you can fight him alone as a real gamer, but why
an IRL real gamer?
Damn festival, and I will not be having sex by myself. Before you can even reach him, Radon is sniping your ass with the accuracy of my opinions on the internet and finally.
Wait, I want to go back and see those. I want to fix the chemical properties of God to stop predation at the source. Can you imagine kids starving in Africa while we build goddamn cheetah VR right outside their village? What? When the third eye of Ra shows me my SUV at 110 miles, the path of enlightenment. Parade of school children.
Firing a frankly suspicious amount of arrows from God. If you want to exercise the privilege of fighting him, you have to earn it.
Yeah, you need to earn fighting him.
With summons, you need to pay full attention to his moveset, as his attacks swing wider than American elections and hit a freight train on a semi. Now, you may have already noticed, but that is a comically small horse. It's like I'm looking at Shaquale Onale. This is being built like a steel mill. Radon has the power to defy gravity, which constantly gets him into fights with solar bodies. This man is skateboarding a horse and holding back the stars while killing everyone he comes into contact with, and he does it from the hospice. Radon is an absolute god among Chads, and this fight's intensity lives up to that and then some. And that is just phase 1. Phase 2 starts when he
he's so cool.
Jumps into the upper atmosphere.
Oh, this is a cool song. I gotta Shazam this later. Demigod slain.
Thick one.
Thick one. Yeah, he was holding back the stars.
Oh god, I think my Zodiac just killed itself. This is sure to negatively affect the trout population.
No.
Won't someone please think about the economy?
So cool, dude. Such a good video. Such a good video. Basil! Basil's hollow. I just caught this at the corner of my eye. Basil! He's right there. We found Basil, guys. We found Basil. That was a really good video. As always, causing aneurysms. Maxor, another banger. Let's go, dude. Such a cool video. Really good video.